Hello, Janet Gorant here from Tribe Sober. I'm making this little video just for you because you registered for our webinar, but you haven't yet signed up as a Tribe Sober member. So I'm trying to figure out why not. So I've come up with 7 reasons why maybe you haven't signed up. If there's another reason, then just shoot me a reply to this email because I'd love to know. But this is my educated guess. Let's start with the good news. I think you watched our webinar last Sunday, or maybe you watched the recording, and I think it created a new mindset. It helped you to realize that you don't need alcohol in your life, and you are now alcohol free, and you're experimenting with what your life could be like without alcohol. So I really hope that's the case because that's fantastic news. Just remember, Tribe Sober is there if you feel you need some support. It's very hard to do this alone, but if you are on your way, then many congratulations. Reason number 2. Perhaps you haven't had a chance to watch the webinar yet. Of course, I understand that we're all busy, life happens, but please note that we're taking it down after this weekend. So just watch the webinar. You might be one of those people that can watch the webinar, quit drinking, and off you go. Completely new, happier, and healthier lifestyle. Who knows? Reason number 3. Perhaps you're just not ready to stop yet. You can't cope with the idea of such a fundamental and major change to your lifestyle. There must be a reason why you signed up for the webinar in the first place. That indicates that at some level you are worried about your drinking. It's there in the back of your mind. So what I would say to you is sign up anyway, carry on drinking, but listen and learn and read all the messages on our chat room and come to the Zoom meetings. And I promise you, you are going to get inspired because out of our 400 members, at least 100 are sober and they're absolutely thriving in their sobriety. And their stories are going to inspire you and make you want to join them. So sign up anyway. What about if you feel you've got no budget, you can't afford to sign up for annual membership right now? I would ask you if you've ever calculated what you're spending on alcohol every month and times it by 12, and you will be amazed by how much money you spend, waste on alcohol. So if you haven't done that exercise, please do it. It's a real eye-opener. But if you still haven't got the cash available to do this right now, then I would suggest that you sign up as a monthly member. It actually works out more expensive in the long run because annual membership, you only pay for 10 months, and also you've got this 20% webinar discount on top of that. But if that's your only option, then sign up as a monthly member and just give it a try for a month. You can cancel easily next month, and that's fine. Number 5, perhaps you're scared of failing. That's a big one, isn't it? Because you quit drinking and all your friends say, what's going on with you? And why aren't you drinking? And you say, oh, I want to try going alcohol free for a while. You're worried that you're going to fail and your friends are going to say, oh, you couldn't do that then. And they'll all tease you even more than they did when they found out you were doing this crazy thing of trying to stop in the first place. So I would say, don't be scared of failure. At Tribe Sober, we don't use the word failure. We use the word feedback. And this is true of anything in life. It's such a nice reframe. We either fail or we learn. And we're very big on learning at Tribe Sober. One of our members who's now in the Tribe Sober team, Monica, she had 84 day ones in her first year of trying to quit drinking. She tried and she failed and she tried and she failed 84 times, but she hung in there and now she's 3 years sober and absolutely thriving. So please don't be scared of failure. Just go for it. We'll be there to support you. Even if you have 84 failures, we'll always be there, just as we were for Monica. What about if you're not quite sure that we're your people? You may have heard me say in the webinar that I think the secret to getting sober is finding your people. And that certainly was the case for me. I had to shop around quite a lot till I found my people. So again, I would say, a bit like for those of you that feel you can't afford annual, sign up for a month, hang out with us for a month, come to the Zoom meetings, read all the WhatsApp messages. And by the end of that month, you will know if we are your people, and if we're not, you just shoot us that WhatsApp saying cancel, and we cancel. And the last one, I think we're up to number 7 now. The last one, what about if you feel it's too late? What if you're quite mature, or what do the French say, une femme d'un certain âge? If you are getting older, you might think, oh, I've been drinking all my life. What's the point of changing now? I remember when I quit, I was 63, and my son said to me, oh, you're going to quit drinking? And he said, that's fantastic, Mum. I never thought you would do it now. I thought you were too old to make a change. He's really proud of me now that I did manage to make a change. So I was 63 when I quit. I'm 72 now, feel amazing. When I turned 60, I was exhausted and I thought this is what being old is, but it wasn't my age, it was my wine. And now I'm much older than 60 and full of beans. We have people in Tribe Sober who are in their 70s like me, lots of people in their 60s and 50s. We find those of us that did this as we got older, we find it really has given us a second lease of life. We've got so much energy and enthusiasm, and our life opens up in ways we never imagined, rather than closing up as one's life often does when we get older. So that's my 7 reasons why I think you might not have signed up. So please reflect a little. You've still got the rest of today. I think we're going to close down the offer at midnight. We're going to leave the webinar up for this last weekend, and just have a little reflection before you decide that it's not something you want to do. So have a beautiful weekend, and that's it from me.